Day 10 of our astrological advent calendar. Wow, what are the odds? Yesterday I wore the ugliest sweater of all time, and that's the video that actually has been getting the most views. And so that sweater officially now is my good luck sweater. It's my good luck sweater. So thank you for being so nice about my sweater if you made comments, or for not saying anything mean about my sweater if you thought it was terrible. Anyways, today we are talking about something that's blooming in the sky as we speak. It's been building. Today we're talking about the wedge. A wedge, I guess. It's not the wedge, but kind of went well with the aliens from Toy Story. I'm going to explain what a wedge is. I'm going to explain these planets. I'll explain it to you, and then we're going to connect it to story time. It's easier to show you what this wedge thing is if I pull up the chart. So let's get a look at that. Potentially you can see why it's called a wedge. It looks like one of those things you put in a door, like a doorstop. So anyway, a wedge is when two planets are in an opposition, which creates tension or conflict. And then a third planet comes in and connects to both of them in a very positive, harmonious aspect. So one will be a trine and one will be a sextile. So the one that's making that harmonious aspect, which would be in this case Neptune, is going to be the way for all of that tension to be filtered into something positive. So Mercury is actually conjunct Lilith, the Lilith point, and it is opposing Uranus. So that's the opposition, and Neptune is the apex. It's the outlet point. The story time today is A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. The story is about Scrooge. Scrooge, I want to call him McDuck, but it's not. It's Ebenezer Scrooge. It's a story about this guy who is a miser and kind of just an all-around terrible dude. He wants his workers to work on Christmas, and he just doesn't have any empathy. So at night on Christmas Eve, before any of the ghosts show up, the initiation is through Jacob Marley. Jacob Marley is his ex-partner, and he has all these chains on him, and Marley lets him know there's going to be 3 ghosts that are going to come and talk to you tonight. And if you don't get your together, you're going to end up like me. The ghost of Christmas past reveals to him the pieces of his history, of the things that influenced him. You see him in love. You see him with moments of tenderness that slipped away. The choices that he made that led him to what he becomes. Neptune acts like that in our wedge. It brings us back to this longing, beauty, the early things that we've experienced, to understand our emotional patterns that are underneath our present experience. So that takes us to the next ghost, the ghost of Christmas present. This ghost is showing him warm meals, the generosity even within poverty, these small little homes, the Cratchit family celebration, Tiny Tim. God bless us, everyone. The spirit of Christmas present puts Scrooge in the moment and the truth of the present day that he was blinded to. So Mercury and Lilith do that for us today, where it's bringing us into a reality of an inner landscape that's maybe a little bit difficult, possibly, but also something that you can see with some compassion, because Neptune is going to bring that to us through a trine to this Mercury-Lilith. Scrooge is having quite the evening when the final ghost shows up. The ghost of Christmases to come is that guy's name. And it's often like the Grim Reaper. It's a very scary character. Anyway, this is going to be Uranus, undetermined, unexpected, and who knows what's going to happen kind of character. Uranus is carrying the possibility for change. Right? The option. Scrooge has an option still. He's not dead yet, but he's going to see something right now. Uranus is going to show him, be like, yo, you want to change or you want to do this? So it's going to reveal a direction. The ghost of Christmas yet to come takes Scrooge to really stark, unfiltered future that's shaped by his neglect, his isolation, his avoidance, and he sees all the consequences of his choices. Uranus is going to mirror that for us in the next couple of days. The awareness, right, of the future and how we are creating our future based on our present behavior. We have a lot of power over this, right? Why not now? We need to understand that, because otherwise, what is this future? The future is you, it's me, it's us. It's an alignment with something that's even bigger. Because the wedge is actually a positive thing, even though Mercury and Uranus are opposing each other, Neptune comes in and shows the foundation of what you really need, which is a spiritual connection. So the past is so important to process because it'll feel more meaningful than than overpowering. And then the present, where we are right now, that's the Mercury Lilith thing. We got to be more honest. We got to be more grounded. We got to be more open and listening to those inside feelings that are super deep. And then the future is Uranus. And that makes sense, because if we understand our power, then we can sense and shape the future. All these things all line together. Crystal Advent Calendar. Still got some whoppers in my box. Actually kind of hard to open. There we go. Ooh, this is different. This is a raw, clear quartz. It reminds me of Scrooge. Wow. Like how craggy and rough he was. Raw, clear quartz, energy booster, cleansing, clarity, use in crystal grids or spiritual rituals. Crystal grid. That reminds me of the Wedge. That would be interesting to make a crystal grid. It's so pretty. It's like sort of sparkly and I can see the light reflecting off of it. Another winner. That's really good. Love it. I like you just the way you are, and I will talk to you tomorrow for day 11. Oh, we're going to talk about Mercury and Sagittarius. It'll be fun. It'll be fun.